Welcome back to our journey through the history of the Church Inquisition. In Part 1, we explored the birth of the Inquisition, and in Part 2, we delved into the development of the medieval Inquisition. Now, we enter the most infamous and feared phase of this dark history, the Spanish Inquisition. This episode will uncover the origins, key figures, brutal methods, and far-reaching impacts of the Spanish Inquisition, shedding light on one of the most notorious periods of religious persecution in history. Historical context. By the late 15th century, Spain had emerged as a powerful and unified kingdom under the Catholic monarchs, Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabella I of Castile. The unification of Spain, completed in 1492 with the conquest of Granada, the last Muslim stronghold on the Iberian Peninsula, marked the culmination of the Reconquista, a centuries-long campaign to reclaim the peninsula from Muslim rule. Amidst this backdrop of religious and political consolidation, Spain faced significant internal challenges. The country was home to large populations of Jews and Muslims, many of whom had converted to Christianity, either voluntarily or under duress. These converts, known as conversos, Jews, and moriscos, Muslims, were often suspected of secretly practicing their former faiths. This suspicion, coupled with a desire to achieve religious unity and strengthen royal authority, set the stage for the establishment of the Spanish Inquisition. Formation of the Spanish Inquisition. The Spanish Inquisition was established in 1478 by Ferdinand and Isabella, with the approval of Pope Sixtus IV. Unlike earlier Inquisitions, which were primarily under the control of the papacy, the Spanish Inquisition was placed under the direct authority of the Spanish monarchy. This unique arrangement allowed the monarchs to use the Inquisition as a tool for both religious and political purposes. The first Grand Inquisitor, Tomás de Torquemada, was appointed in 1483. A Dominican friar known for his zealous piety, Torquemada became the face of the Spanish Inquisition. Under his leadership, the Inquisition pursued its mandate with ruthless efficiency, targeting conversos, moriscos, and anyone suspected of heresy or dissent. Notable figures. Tomás de Torquemada is perhaps the most infamous figure associated with the Spanish Inquisition. His tenure as Grand Inquisitor was marked by relentless persecution and a fanatical commitment to religious purity. Torquemada's methods were brutal, and his influence extended far beyond the realm of the Inquisition, shaping Spanish society and culture for generations. Another key figure was King Ferdinand II, who, along with Queen Isabella I, played a central role in the establishment and expansion of the Inquisition. Ferdinand's political acumen and Isabella's devout faith created a powerful alliance that enabled the Inquisition to operate with unprecedented authority and reach. The Inquisition also saw the involvement of numerous inquisitors, including Diego de Deza and Francisco Jiménez de Cisneros, both of whom continued Torquemada's legacy of rigorous persecution. These figures, along with countless others, formed the backbone of an institution that would become synonymous with fear and oppression. Methods and practices. The methods employed by the Spanish Inquisition were both sophisticated and brutal. Inquisitors conducted extensive investigations, often relying on informants and anonymous denunciations to identify suspected heretics. The accused were subjected to intense interrogations, during which torture was commonly used to extract confessions. One of the most notorious torture devices was the garrucha, or strapado, where the accused was suspended by the wrists, often leading to dislocated shoulders. Another was the potro, or rack, which stretched the victim's body to excruciating lengths. These methods were designed to break the will of the accused and force them to confess to heresy. Trials were conducted in secret, with the inquisitors serving as both judges and prosecutors. The accused were often denied legal representation, and the burden of proof was placed on them to prove their innocence. Punishments for heresy ranged from fines and confiscation of property to imprisonment and execution, typically by burning at the stake. The impact of the Spanish Inquisition. The Spanish Inquisition had a profound and far-reaching impact on Spanish society. It created an atmosphere of fear and suspicion, where accusations of heresy could lead to severe consequences for individuals and entire communities. The Inquisition also reinforced the monarchy's authority, demonstrating its ability to exert control over both spiritual and temporal matters. The Inquisition's reach extended beyond Spain's borders, influencing colonial territories in the Americas. The fear of heresy and the desire for religious conformity were exported to the New World, where the Inquisition sought to maintain Catholic orthodoxy among the colonists and indigenous populations. Conclusion. The Spanish Inquisition represents one of the darkest chapters in the history of the Catholic Church. It was an institution born out of a desire for religious purity and political control, but it often resorted to extreme measures to achieve its goals. The legacy of the Spanish Inquisition is one of fear, suffering, and oppression, but it also serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of unchecked authority and the importance of tolerance and justice. As we conclude our exploration of the Spanish Inquisition, we reflect on the lessons learned from this period and its relevance to contemporary issues. The Inquisition's legacy continues to resonate, reminding us of the need to uphold human rights, religious freedom, and the principles of justice and fairness. Join us for the next part of our series, where we will delve into the decline and eventual end of the Inquisition, exploring the Enlightenment's influence and the enduring impact of this dark period on modern society. Until then, remember to question, learn, and stay curious as we uncover the truths of history together.